Yeah, I mean, we were just like focusing on the draft in the first place because draft was the foundation of like winning the game. And first game, I think we did a good job on doing that. Game two, we felt like we missed it a little bit, and we figured out the right answer as soon as possible in the game two post game. So in game three, we had a pretty good draft again, and by doing those kind of draft, I think we had a pretty like good foundation of like how to win the game, how to snowball our leads. So it was pretty easy after that. Yeah, so game three was pretty close, and it could have gone like either way. And for me, I was pretty confident that we were going to win because we had a scaling AD carry Tristana, and Trevor Stixie was farming pretty well, and we just had to choose the right fight to take, which we thought it was a tough fight, but we like misplayed in the beginning and we outplayed them again. So after winning that fight, I felt really, or as a team, we all felt like, okay, we're going to win this game. Let's snowball the lead we have. We're not going to get outscaled, we're going to outscale them, and we're going to just snowball the game pretty cleanly. Well, Nasus is a pretty interesting pick right now. After it got buffed with the Storm Rangers, people have been playing more and more in solo queue, and whenever I see it, it's pretty impressive. Like, it's really strong when it gets late game, but beforehand it's like really like underwhelming because it doesn't have any like CC, or like it cannot really make any play, but it's just strong. So it's really easy to kite. So I don't really think it was a good pick there, but I think someday like playing that kind of carry champion. So Dig is a pretty interesting team in my opinion. They're sometimes really oppressive and really scary to play with, but sometimes it's the opposite. So I'll say it will be pretty interesting match if we do play them in playoff again. But I think they'll most likely play versus C9, and I think that match will be really interesting to watch. So because it can go either way, and I do think both teams are pretty solid. So yeah, we do have one more match before the split ends, but I'll say we aren't really satisfied where we are because our goal was to be number one, getting the first buy, also like not dropping a single set in the beginning of the split. So as time goes on, as we lost some series, like our goal was going down and down, so that was pretty disappointing for me. But I still think right now we're in the right mindset and in the right track. So I'm pretty happy about how we're thinking about the game, or like people's mentality right now. But I'm not really happy with the record that we have. I think the MVP of the split, I think this split especially, it's pretty hard to choose because I think there are a lot of players who kind of is contesting that spot right now, and if I had to choose one, I'll probably say the easiest answer, Bjergsen, because he's always been really consistent and on the top in mid lane. So if I had to choose one, I'll just go with him. I get my passion from, like, my goal is just to win. Since I started to be a professional gamer, I wanted to be at the top, and I know I can do it. So I always try to push myself further and further, and work even harder. I always compare it to other professional players because they do try really hard as well. And when I say that I want to win Worlds, when I want to say that I am better than the other players, for me, I always think about how much time they put in and if I actually have the right to say that. So I don't want to regret like me putting this much time on what I'm doing right now, and by just thinking about that just gives me like more passion and more energy to even try. So I don't know. Recently I also like look up the quotes that will motivate me and just motivate me that way. So I just don't want to be like ashamed when I say that I'm better than that guy without doing any action.
Nicely charged up first by Stixay, gets himself into a good spot. Cosmic Radiance and the Dazzle trying to flash forward as the Bastion was on Adrian. All Tech getting the fire from behind the fight. Someday getting low, Shrimp as well as they try to get this fight back on Adrian and Keen low on the backside here. CLG doing a great job at just completely separating Dignitas. No members of Dignitas stand next to each other in this fight as CLG picks them apart.
And that is going to be the series with Baron buff. A 4-kill for CLG is going to be it.
16-5, another sub 30-minute game, keeping it consistent all the way through. Counter Logic Gaming will not be caught by Team Dignitas in the standings. They are going to ask for more cowbell, and they are going to go ahead and move up to 12 wins.
Pajama party at 28 minutes there for Counter Logic Gaming.
Hi, I'm mid lane for CLG Huhi. You guys can find more videos in Invade Global.